all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a very quick yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. That means no situation cards, just the transparent tarot with a quick yes or no. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people asking lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's quick yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the hematite. Reading number 2 with the black tourmaline, reading number 3 with the aragonite, reading number 4 with the unakite, and reading number 5 with the apophyllite. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the hematite. Your first message of the reading is to ground yourself. So make sure you're working on grounding, being present in the moment. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's go one more time. There we go. Okay. We'll get this to hold the cards. Oh, I'm going to knock my little present off there. Maybe it's time for me to get rid of those soon anyway. Okay, here we go. All right, so we start with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles talks about opportunity in your present energy or in your world right now, where you have to take action to step into it. It also kind of represents ambition and just opportunity to increase things materially. Next, we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands talks about feeling overwhelmed, feeling like things are overwhelming, dealing with overwhelming situations. Next, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands talks about making a sacrifice based off of thought form, like feeling like you're unworthy, so not accepting things the universe is trying to bring in. If you have any kind of worthiness blockages, you definitely need to deal with those. Grounding yourself might be helpful in that way, in some way, because it was the message we started with. And then topping everything off, we have the Six of Wands. So I feel like you do overcome it because the Six of Wands talks about celebrating your victory. You can see that victory completely overshadows that Nine of Wands, where you're making some sacrifice because you don't feel worthy of it. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, I know we've got some overwhelming energy and some thought forms causing sacrifices, but I feel like the Six of Wands really interacts with those and kind of overcomes them. And then the opportunity in the Page of Pentacles is very strong as well. So I feel like the answer to your question is yes. You may have to deal with a blockage to get there, and you definitely need to ground yourself. But I feel like the answer to your question is most likely yes. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the black tourmaline. Your first message of the reading is to protect your energy. So make sure you are protecting your energy, setting those healthy boundaries, maybe using a piece of black tourmaline to protect your energy when you're out in the world. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We are going to start with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can represent a person. If it does, that person wants to jump in and save the day. They want to get the call and be able to take whatever action is necessary to help people and to, really like resolve the situation. Typically, they do it with some form of abundance. The King of Pentacles can also talk about some abundance coming into your life. Next, we see the Ten of Wands. That can talk about feeling overwhelmed, kind of like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, some overwhelming situations you're dealing with. Next, we see Temperance. Temperance talks about balancing passion and emotion. With the way it's interacting with that Ten of Wands, I feel like that may be you being kind of overloaded emotionally and maybe needing to find that balance, focusing some energy on the passions in your life and that sort of thing. Next, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about new ideas coming in and a new beginning where you take action, you step into it, you choose it. Next, we have Strength. Strength says you are absolutely strong enough to deal with whatever is in front of you. You have got this. And then topping everything off, we have the Emperor. The Emperor reminds you that you're in charge of your realm. You make the decisions that lead you down whatever path it is you want to go down. If you don't like the way you're headed, choose a different path. Change things up. You're in control of your realm. Make the decisions that align with your soul. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, we've got lots of major arcana here. It's very positive. You are reminded to focus on choosing what's right for you, what resonates with you on the soul level, following into the paths and ideas that are being provided by the universe, finding some healthy balance, and remembering that you're strong enough for whatever challenge you're facing. Now, as far as a yes or no, the major arcana is pretty strong and it's very positive. The answer to your question appears to be yes. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Aragonite. Your first message of the reading is to release your emotional baggage. There's no reason to carry situations from the past with you, so if it's not serving you in the now, it's time for you to release it. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That'll get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. We start with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about planting the seeds for your future abundance. Not stepping into it quite yet, but starting the situations that lead to abundance. Next, we have the Hanged One. The Hanged One is the hanging man. It can talk about some delays. So again, we have that idea of pause. There could be some delays that you're dealing with, but it is transformative energy here because it's represented by a chrysalis. So transforming going on. It can also talk about shifting your perspective. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about a proposal, someone offering to take things to the next level, whatever that next level is. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it typically is. Like your significant other proposing to take things to whatever the next level is, moving in together, or, permanent commitment like marriage or something like that. It can also be your job offering you the opportunity to increase in some way, like leading a team or something. Next, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords can represent a person. If it does, this person is highly intelligent, very analytical, very action-driven. If not, it can represent some challenges that you're dealing with that are significant, where you have to kind of strategize your way through it to overcome it. Next, we have Justice. Justice talks about balance, finding a healthy balance in your life, a healthy work-life balance. It also represents fairness. And then topping everything off, we have the Six of Wands, which represents celebrating your victory. So whatever it is that this challenge is in the King of Swords, I feel like you balance and find victory here. There's definitely an energy of pause with that Seven of Pentacles followed by the Hanged One. So I feel like you may need to pause in whatever it is you're asking about. It looks like the answer to your question is yes, but it may be delayed in some way. So if you asked with the timing, it is probably not in the timing that you asked about, or there's some form of pause here before you step into it. But it does look like the answer to your question is yes, and you will be successful. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the Untitled. Your first message of the reading is to live in the now. So not the future, not the past, the now, this moment. Don't miss the present, focusing too much on where you're headed or where you've been. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That'll get us our yes or no answer. All right, there we go. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the wheel. The wheel talks about luck and fate guiding you. It also has some healing energy here because it's represented by a medicine wheel. Next, we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands talks about feeling overwhelmed, kind of like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, dealing with some very overwhelmed energy. Next, we have the Tower. The Tower represents change, things being broken down to be rebuilt new. If you're dealing with a very overwhelmed energy, the Tower may be good news because it's things changing. Next, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups lets you know that you have lots and lots of options and you need to take your time picking what's right for you. Make sure the choices that you're making resonate with your soul. Next, we have the Lovers. The Lovers talks about romantic soulmates. There could be karmic things. You see the yin yang there. It's like completing each other, but there's also karmic things that are dealt with when you're looking at soulmates. It could be that a soulmate relationship's coming in, or maybe that's what you're asking about. And then topping everything off, we have the World. The World talks about completion. Completing something karmic, like I said, about the soulmate connection and the karmic things that can be there. Completing something karmic or completing something that's important to you. It is a significant completion. All right, looking at this as a yes or no, I know we've got the overwhelming energy of the Ten of Wands, and we have the change coming in with the Tower. And even if it's good change, we typically don't like that. But we have the World completing things, the Lovers with that soul completion, lots of options in the Seven of Cups. I feel like it leans more towards yes. There's a lot of change going on, and you're going to have to kind of work through the changes, work through the shifts and the transformations. But I do feel like the answer to your question is yes. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Apophyllite. Your first message of the reading is to stay positive. If you're dealing with challenging things, that can be a difficult challenge, to stay positive, but your guides are encouraging you to look for the positive and focus on the positive energy. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right. We start with the moon. The moon talks about fear around decisions. It can say your guides are talking to you through your dreams, but there is some fear around making decisions, fear around how to move forward, the hesitancy to decide at all. Next, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles talks about work. You putting in your work, you're doing your work. With the way it's situated right over the moon, there may be some decision about work that you're trying to make, that you're hesitant to make at all. And then topping everything off, we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talks about worry, fear with regards to money, fear with regards to loneliness even. And it's not necessarily poverty in and of itself, it's fear of it. I feel like there are decisions that need to be, you're trying to make decisions with regards to your work life, and there is a fear with regards to money that is very significant here. It may stop you from moving forward. It may stop you from making a decision. So if that's your situation, then definitely listen to your guides, especially when you're dreaming. Now, as far as a yes or no here, with the decision being split and it focusing on the work and then this fear with regards to money, which is associated with work, I feel like the answer to your question is no. Maybe no is a positive answer for you, maybe it's not, but either way, it looks like the answer to your question here is most likely no. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.